lives tomorrow, and we either get the results of the US election today, later today, but probably tomorrow. If we get the results of the election, then who knows? There is so much going on and so much fear and anxiety over what we should or shouldn't do, what's best to do, what isn't good to do, and how we survive the next few months, let alone years. And that's in our own little personal spaces, but but also in our communities, in our towns, our cities, in our nations, and globally. And so I've been thinking about what we can do to actually do more than just survive in these days, but actually to thrive and grow and develop. And I do think it's possible. And I think it's the fear that gets in our way, because I often talk about being a fearless performer, but I don't just mean being a fearless performer that goes on stage without fear. And don't get me wrong, there's a difference for me between nerves and fear. Nerves can be positive and are best if they're positive, because they bring that wonderful adrenaline and thrill and excitement with them. Fear, on the other hand, is that constraining, stultifying, restricting feeling where it either stops us from doing what we want, or if we feel the fear and do it anyway, we can do it with so much tension that we're holding on. And for singers especially, but for anyone, that tension can get in the way of us achieving our best. Not only can, but will. So what do we do about it? Well, as Viktor Frankl said, who wrote the wonderful book Man's Search for Meaning, life provides us the stimulus, but we get to choose our attitude. And one of the things I think is most effective for helping us grow and develop, even though there's so much going on around us, is bringing a bit of joy. Bringing a little bit of joy, or a lot if you can manage it, to our lives, to your life. And that might not be in the form that it used to be in. And there's a very good chance it won't be, because let's face it, live performance is facing the biggest challenge I think it's ever faced in its history, and it's faced some doozies in the past. So this is about looking at it differently and saying, well, what can I do that I would enjoy? What can I do that would bring me a little spark? Because the beauty of joy is that it's contagious. If someone smiles at you on the street, you're likely to smile back and then feel the better for it, and then smile at somebody else. If you watch somebody doing something joyful, it brings you joy. If you listen to happy music while doing what you're doing, you feel happier. Joy is contagious, and whether you're a performer or you're not a performer, we have the ability to bring joy to other people's lives by bringing joy to our own lives. And that doesn't have to be in a big way. That can be simply doing something fun, no strings attached, that makes us feel joyful. And if we do that, it lifts our spirits. So have a think. What fun thing would you like to do today? What little or big thing can you do that would bring a spark of joy or enjoyment to your life and make you feel lighter? Because if you feel lighter, that will spread. And if all of us can feel lighter, then I have a feeling that everything will start to feel better. Thanks for listening. See you soon. Bye-bye.